Our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harakah, Badash, double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutes to all 144,000 elect out there. Coming back at you in another lesson out here in the nice day today for a little walk and talk. We're going to do a little walk and talk. The marsh is drying up, so it's not a hill and gully, it's a dry walk and talk. While the sun is beaming down, I'm going to get my vitamin D and give praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawashi. Howl in his name. I'm going to continue to howl his name. Let me start with a precept to get the spirit flowing. First one I'm going to hit is Matthew. We're meditating on Yahawashi's return, right? Because we've been meditating on the bitter. Just come out the season of the unleavened bread, the week of unleavened bread, after the Passat, and the bitter, still fresh in our mind. As in we're dealing with bitter day in and day out in Babylon and the mother of Babylon. Babylon meaning bitter. How you say it? Amargo, if I'm not butchering it, bitter. So we're gonna focus on the balance, which is the little bit of the sweet, and we only can visualize it right now because we're still in the bitter. Right? We have every now and then the Most High be throwing us a bone in way of hope, which that is continuous. The hope is always there, but you know, good days and you have the bad days, and we have to what's that song? Count your blessings. One of them Christmas songs, old, well-known Christmas songs. We counting our blessings, man. So the blessings are here, right? It may depend on the mindset at times that we be having. So we're having the right mindset right now, concentrating on some of the sweet coming down the pipe, Matthew 6. And we'll start with 5. It says, when you pray, don't be like the hypocrites who love to pray publicly on street corners and in the synagogues, right? What comes to mind? They be praying publicly over there in our land right now. The Wailing Wall. That's a public display of over righteousness. So we're not to be like that, right? To pray publicly on the street corners and in the synagogues where everyone can see them. Oh, by the way, I'm reading it in the NLT, right? Where everyone can see them. I tell you the truth, that is all their reward they will ever get, right? A little bit of clout. That's the reward they'll be getting. Clout, false clout, not real, vain glory. That's another word. So that's what they'll be getting right now. That's their reward, the vain glory for being on public display for people to see them. And the Most High be saying that's the reward that's the only reward that they will get. But how are we to pray? 6 says, but when you pray, go away by yourself in the NLT. Matthew 6, and now it's Matthew 6 and 6. Yeah, it's Matthew 6 and 6 says, but when you pray, go away by yourself, shut the door behind you, and pray to your Father in private. Then your Father, who sees everything, will reward you. Right, man? Yeah, we be praying. That's how we be praying. Everybody don't have to know what we're praying for, but it's a silent prayer. What we're praying for, as it says there, your Father, pray to him in private, then your Father who sees everything will reward you, right? And he will reward you openly in the NLT. In the KJV it says, but when you pray, in Matthew 6 and 6, when thou prayest, enter unto the closet, and when thou hast shut the door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly, right? So that's broken down a little bit better in the KJV of Matthew 6 and 6. You pray in private to the Most High and He rewards you. Right? Yahawashi. You pray in private through Yahawashi to Yahweh in private, and we were going to be rewarded openly. Hence, we're seeing some of the rewards now. Right? The waking up, the knowledge that we've been given. Right? This high level knowledge from above that only certain men are open to. He revealeth his secrets unto Jacob, right? But unto the other nations they have not known them. He has not revealed them. That's right. And also Romans chapters 3. To the oracles. Matter of fact, before I butcher it, let me get it. I don't want to butcher it. Romans chapters 3. Lord willing, I'll be straight to the point with this video. It's not a long one. It's one of them ones where you hit the right precepts. It makes the point. It speaks for you. Romans 3 and 1. What advantage then hath the Jew, or what profit is there of the circumcision? Much in every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of Yahweh. Right. Much in every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of Yahweh. For if it was some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Ye are elect, God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and might overcome when thou art judged. Right. So chiefly in every way, the oracles, which are the Lord's word on the right hand side, the oracles on the right hand side have been committed to Yahshua Allah, right? So-called black people, or the elect of the black people today. That's the advantage that we have in every way. But that's the profit that we have, yeah, much in every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of God, right? The high level wisdom, the high level knowledge, wisdom and understanding is a blessing. So we be benefiting from that, right? That's what we're focusing on right now. The blessing that we have now, that's the sweet, the balance, that's the sweet, because there is sweet, and the best is yet to come. Let's go back to. We have to go back to where I was. Where was I? I was in Matthew. I just lost my tap there. It's alright though. Just lost my spot. I have to pull it back up now. Matthew 6 and 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter unto the closet. When thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Right, man? The oracles of God. He be rewarding us right now. The sweet, the balance. And don't forget, there is a balance. It's not just bitter all the time, continuously. There's blessings in this. And we counting our blessings. We be counting them blessings when we get them. Right? Some of them, just count them. That's what I'm going to say about that. Appreciate them, embrace them. Right? We appreciate, same way we have to embrace and appreciate and learn to love, to be uncomfortable. Love being uncomfortable. Making ourselves comfortable being uncomfortable, or learn to embrace learn to embrace being comfortable while we're uncomfortable. We're learning that's the bitter. We're going to embrace also the blessings when we get them, counting them, right? Open. So Matthew 6 and 8 says, be not yet therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things you have. Reading on in Matthew 6 now, we're jumping down to, matter of fact, let me read from 7 as well. But when you pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathens do, for they think they that shall be heard for their much speaking. Right. just banging them head on the wheel in wireless, banging them, for people to see them, you know, saying all, repeating the same thing over and over and over again. And they're looking at their watch, seeing how long they can go for, believing that it's all about the showy display and how much words you put in and how much time you put in, which that's a lack of faith. So we don't be doing that. Yahshua Allah, right, the elect of Israel, don't be doing that. We know we're going to be heard, despite it may be a quick one sometimes. Quick prayers, short and sweet. And again, we don't have to reveal to everybody what we're praying for. But what we are doing, let me carry on reading. But not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask them. Not repeating the same thing over and over and over again, and long prayers. But your Father, even before you open your mouth, He know what you're going to ask for. So you can keep it at times short and sweet, to the point. Sometimes videos are short and sweet and to the point, and sometimes they're a little bit longer than others. But once the point is made, same thing approach to prayer, the point is made, the Most High done know what you're asking for, what you're going to ask for, or even the praises and the appreciation you'll be saying, mentioning, and sanctifying His name. He knows even before you open His mouth. That's a big part of praying too, because right now that's what we're doing. Let me read, it makes the point in 9. After this manner therefore pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. That's the prayer, right? That's what they call the large prayer. That's the way we be praying. Hallowed means to sanctify or make it known, His name known. We're making His name known. Heralding, as Silver Surfer was a herald for Galactia, that god. Galactia, that god, he was heralding His coming. That's what we're doing right now. Heralding or hallowing or sanctifying, making His name known to nations. That His time is coming, and it's bitter for them, right? But we're focusing right now on the sweet. It's sweet for us, and it's going to get better, right? So that's how we pray. After this manner, therefore, pray, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as is in heaven. And that's the ultimate sweet. That's the ultimate sweet, what we want, right? When Yahshua Allah, right? When Yahawashi, let me hit that one. Isaiah 63. Who is this? And from the top, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, right? We have to be heralding Him, His return, Yahawashi's return. You Christians call Him Jesus, which means, which Yahawashi, His name is Yahawashi in the Hebrew. Yeah, He saves. That's what it means. He saves, He delivers. And we're sanctifying His name now, right now, as we looked at how to pray and sanctify His name, herald His name, make it known via the sweet that's coming, the kingdom. Because that's what he's going to bring. He's the king. Yahawashi is the king. And I'm saying it according to Isaiah 9 and 6. The Prince of Power, a wonderful counselor. He's going to bring in the kingdom. He's going to usher in the kingdom for us, right? In the midst of WW3, World War III. And he's going to settle down. He's going to settle them, all the nations, the heathen nations, according to Isaiah 14, Revelation 18. He's going to settle them down. Obadiah, and it's going to be once and for all. In Obadiah 18, it's going to be once and for all. It's going to settle them down completely, right? Going to be a bonfire. So that's the sweet. That's the sweet upon sweet. That's what we be looking for. That's why we be heralding that name. I want to make this a quick one because I think the point is done made. Yeah. Right, so glorious in his apparel, traveling. Let me read again on the top. Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. Right, Yahawashi going to return, and you're not going to meet them as a man, with power. with strength, with kazak, kazak, kazak. Wah, barak, barak, barak. But yeah, kazak means strength. Yeah. Greatness and his strength that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Yeah, man. He's going to come. So that's what we're meditating on right now. That's what we're focusing on. That's the sweet. And there's a lot more I can bring out. I just wanted to make the point and bring that balance that Yahawashi returning with that sweet. Right? Just to back up the point now. Revelation 1:7 says, behold, yeah, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail. Right? They're going to feel it, man. Going to feel the pain, right? Including all those that put him on the cross and pierced him, those soldiers, and even the wicked of our own people, the 2/3 that said, we want Barabbas. Give us Barabbas, right? Them too. Yeah, let the blood fall upon us. That's what they said. They're going to know, which they're knowing now. They're seeing the signs now, and all the signs are pointing to the return of Yahawashi. That's the sweet. So I'm going to title it something to that effect. All the signs are pointing to Yahawashi's return that we're seeing, and they are. Yeah, pursuing to prophecy. All the signs we're seeing are pointing to Yahawashi's return, the ultimate sweet. That's that balance to the bitter. All the signs point to Yahawashi's return, the ultimate sweet. Yeah. Behold, Revelation 1:7, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Aman. And we're going to be saying that, man. Kala Yahweh B'Shem Yeshai. When he returns, that's the heralding right now. We're doing that heralding, and we're going to be praising him when he returns. He's going to bring that peace, because he's known, another title that he's known for is being the Prince of Peace. When we've got one more, we're going to end with it to bring out, just to put the icing on the cake. Psalms 126. This is a little bit more sweet to bring the balance of the bitter. Right? Psalms 126:1 says, when the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dreamed. Right? It's talking about the ultimate Yahweh, right? The Almighty, right? The Most High. When he turned back the captivity, we were like them that dreamed. And it's going to be like a dream. We're in this place right now. We're going to wake up. And it's going to be sweet, right? So all the prophecies point to the return of Yahawashi, and that's the ultimate sweet we're looking forward to, right? So all these people are going to be put down. You understand? So we would have woke up out of the bitter, and that's what we're looking for. Waking up out of the bitter and attaining once again to our former glory, right? As the angels, the elect were angels, and right now we're angels in fleshly bodies. We're going to return back to our original state, angels, but it's going to be celestial, extraterrestrial, getting the best of both worlds. So ain't that the ultimate sweet? The best of both worlds? Best of both worlds, that's the ultimate sweet. But first of all, we're going to continue to herald the return of Yahawashi. Yeah, he's going to get his lick back, and we're heralding that, we're pushing for that, the ultimate sweet, the return of Yahawashi, the ultimate sweet, and all the prophecies point to his return, the ultimate sweet, and that's going to be the ultimate judgment upon the wicked, and eternal bitter upon the wicked, but eternal sweet for Yahshua Allah, Kwam Yahshua Allah, the one Yahawashi Mashaf, put the spirit on me once again to do this video. Till the next one, we out.